Hey guys, welcome back to my stream. Today I am continuing my playthrough of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. I'm slightly froggy, and as you might be able to tell from down below here, it is my birthday today, so I decided I would book today off of work, and I'd relax, I'd sleep in an extra 3 minutes, and just enjoy my day a little bit. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a bit of a stream on my birthday, and since I've got the time, I figured it'd be a good opportunity to finish off the fourth trial. Because right now we're sort of at the start of it. We're not too far in, but we're just starting to figure out exactly what the trick is with Grape House and Strawberry House, and what the secret is, and how this layout works. Because right now things are like kind of crazy because we have no idea who would have a motive for it. Well, motive, yes, there's a number of characters who would have a motive, but we don't know exactly who because Mekamaru was a perfect angel and who would dare want to kill him. I mean, come on, monsters. Maybe he killed himself. That was my theory. I'm thinking maybe suicide, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Also, Nagito's acting super weird. He's being very aggressive. So not sure what's going on with that, but hopefully we will find out by the end of this trial and will punish the one who was responsible. The monsters. How could you hurt Mekamaru? I still think he did it himself, though. I still think that he goes, oh, my friends are starving. I gotta do something. I gotta stop this. Because he's shown he's willing to put his life on the line for the people he cares about. He jumped in front of a Gatling gun for Akane. So, very easily could have. Hey there, Kay. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, given the trend of the trials compared to the first game, I think it may have been suicide. Maybe with a little bit of help, but not sure. My theory right now is that Mekamaru wanted to kill himself and he recruited Chiaki to help him because he didn't have much. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, Kay. And it's very fitting that today is part 20 of Danganronpa 2 because I'm not turning 20. No, that one passed me by some years ago. I'm almost at the next milestone, though. Not 25, the next one. The next big 10 one. Don't get old, it sucks. Yeah, so I'm thinking Mekamaru recruited Chiaki because then she could do the final killing game. Or a final dead game, the puzzle game part, because there's no way Mekamaru would have gotten through that. He's not good at puzzles, I'm assuming. He's proven to be not very smart. Hey there, MG Tower. Thanks for coming back to the stream. Happy birthday from you and your cat. Aww. Give the cat some pats for me. Yeah, I'm thinking Mekamaru recruited Chiaki, she did the puzzles for him, got him the weapon. I imagine she just did one bullet in the chamber for Russian roulette, though, and that's why I think she was surprised when Nagito he's just like, let's just put a bunch of bullets in here and see what happens. And because he's the ultimate lucky student, he was fine. Nothing can kill Nagito. Even other students can't kill Nagito. They left him tied up in a building for like 2 days. He did have food and water, though. Mahiru was making sure to feed him, so. Yeah, let's put on the music. So we'll give people just a couple of minutes to trickle in before we get started. I did put out a warning on Twitter that I was going to be late, and the reason for that was because I wanted to treat myself to something for lunch, but the place I wanted to get it from didn't open until 11:30, which I didn't find out until this morning. So I quickly rushed over at like 11:31, and I'm just like, just give me the food. I gotta go home. I gotta eat. I got streaming to do at 12. So I was speed eating my lunch. Whew. It was quite yummy, though. Had some curry goat. It's a Caribbean place where I live, and I had some curry goat. I will say though, the curry was a little weak this time, and I think maybe it's because I got there when it opened, but it was still good. And I've got plenty of leftovers, so I'll be having more of that later, but it was a little weak today. But it was yummy, yes. Although I was tempted, he was loaded, because it's like a combo meal thing, and he was starting to pack in a bunch of the coleslaw, and I was tempted to be like, can you just skip the coleslaw and just give me some more of the rice? I want some of the rice. Ooh, the rice is so good. Don't eat too fast, you'll get a stomach ache. Well, that's where the water comes in. I was worried I was gonna get the hiccups on stream, which would be unbearable for you guys. No oxtail? Nah, I like oxtail, but I like the curry goat. Also, the chunks of goat were a lot smaller in this one, which was a little bit of a letdown, but what are you gonna do? Unless you make it yourself, you don't know what you're gonna get. The oxtail is good, though. I have had that there before. All right. Yeah, we'll give people just a couple more minutes to trickle in. Hopefully you're all enjoying your Friday. Almost at the weekend. Oh, hey Olaf. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Welcome back to the stream. Yes, I wanted to share my birthday with all of you, so. And hopefully punish a murderer. So we'll see. Someone's gotta pay. If somebody did murder Mekamaru, they're gonna pay for it. Hey there, Panic Enthusiast. Welcome back to the stream. Aw, little happy birthday, Pepe. We'd accept the sharing birthday cake. Man, if I had any birthday cake to share with you, I would. I think I'm gonna be either having some later or this weekend. Unfortunately, I don't have any right now, otherwise I would absolutely share with the rest of the class. Is that a gray hair I see? Oh, I don't want to talk about that. The background says happy birth. Wait. Here, wait. Air. Happy birthday. Use your imagination. Happy birth. Didn't I tell you? It's my birthday and I'm giving birth. It's crazy. Anyway. I like it the other way. What, with me in it or without me in it? Messy. Because, I mean, I can be invisible. That is an option. But I went through the trouble of setting up my camera and my green screen, so I think I'm gonna just stay here. Happy birthday. Well, here we go. You've got your happy birth. I don't want to go too much into the politics. Have they come up with a conclusion yet for the US election? I don't think they have. I think they're still at a stalemate. I don't want to get into it too much, but I think we're still waiting. Okay, thought so. It's been like that for like the past day and a half, so what are you gonna do? I did hear that Supernatural ended last night. My Tumblr feed was going friggin' nuts, and I don't even watch Supernatural. I don't follow any Supernatural blogs, but damn, everybody was losing their shit last night. Oh my god. It's been a weird couple of days. Longest election night ever, 2 days strong already. Yeah. Honestly, with the threat of the lawsuits, I don't think we're gonna have any concrete decisions or answers until, honestly, probably early next week. I'm thinking. It's unfortunate, but we'll see. Not too much we can do about it. Well, from my point of view, I am not in the United States. I am not a US citizen. I cannot vote in the US election. All I can do is sit back and just watch. Which is, I imagine, what a lot of people can only do right now, even those who are in the US. But anyway, I think it's about time for us to start. Unless we want to wait a couple more minutes, but I don't know. I feel like we need to jump back into this. We've got a ways to go. Eat popcorn while watching the country go up in flames. Pretty much. It's messy, but you know what else is messy? Dramatic court trials. Ate too fast. All right. How did they manage to stretch Supernatural for so many seasons? Man, beat that dead horse until it stops spitting out money. I guess. I guess the actors probably got sick of it too. They're free! Now one of them can be in The Boys next season. Alright, but Hajime says, I got it! I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
Snarky bastard.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Figured it out. Another dimension, yes. Monokuma has many powers.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Strawberry House is located above Grape House.
I see! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
Because Nagito in Strawberry House managed to find the trapdoor to go down into Grape House. He got to teleport.
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
I know this is going to confuse somebody.
Oh, snap. I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
Can I just say that Sonia introducing, like, slang into her vernacular is absolutely amazing, and I love it. I love her so much.
But what about the shape of the building?
No one
The two
expected.
houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
All right.
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with 2 different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon. Overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
Yeah. And some of that extra room, you could do the final dead room, final killing room game. I can never remember the name of it. The puzzle room.
Disregarding the tower, we fully believe the two houses were 2 separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
We were drugged.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Remember Punked?
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
It's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
I'm gonna say that from now on.
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Monokuma has many abilities. He's a very magical bear.
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple.
Kazuichi, don't be such a sore loser just because Sonia likes him over you. Jeez. Oh, actually, speaking of that, if you noticed on my Twitter feed, so I've been getting frustrated at the fact that I can't look up memes or like anything for Danganronpa 2 because I don't want to be spoiled. So I had to make my own meme of Chad Gundam versus Beta Kazuichi, the Virgin Kazuichi. Don't talk bad about his hammies. I know! Those 4 Dark Devas of Destruction are powerful beings. You don't want to mess with those. So I posted it on my Twitter feed if you guys want to check it out. Made painstakingly in MS Paint.
Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
No, she doesn't care.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. That's, you can see the exact moment where his heart breaks.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Oh, dude, just give it up. Give it up. Alright, here we go. Night button, tripped over pillar, broken doorknob, strange feeling in tower.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Oh, pfft.
You mean a fake body?
No.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
What spare parts?
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Oh no.
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
He's like, Sonia doesn't care, so I don't care anymore. I don't even care if I'm right. Damn it. Gundam stole my thunder. A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed? Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? No. Alright, what are we working with? But is something like that even possible? Alright, what are we working with here? Broken doorknob.
Hurry up, dumbass!
Doorknobs.
One of the bodies in one of the towers.
Oh wait. I just want to check out the Monokuma file real quick. Said the funhouse's head is severely damaged beyond repair, so that should be considered the cause of death, despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered. Designed to be detachable. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged because of this. Many of his functions seem to have shut down. Okay. So let's see here. So it's something to do with Nekomaru's body. So it's going to be either the Monokuma file, it's going to be the good night button. Oh, it's the pillar. It's the pillar. Okay. There we go.
You mean a fake body?
Now, what to
Nekomaru
use it
died
with?
a mechanical body.
Whoop.
It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
I'm just collecting some seconds.
Magnificent, Gundam!
You're so amazing. Sugoi!
You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Oh, he's crying. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm assuming it's the pillar. Just because that proves that, like, you can't move that. What's just an identical broken pillar? Alright, so let's just figure out where I can use this.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
Nope. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here with the pillar.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
Or is it the button?
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Okay. So it must be this, but I don't know what the sleep button would have to do with this. One sec. Good night button. When it's pressed, all of his functions cease and he's forced to enter sleep mode. Who's a fake? Well, there is no fake. It's real. Like, do I have to use the Monokuma file? Like, I'm just trying to figure out which piece of evidence to use, just because it's a little abstract right now. Either, oh, or do I have to absorb the statement? Just got here, don't know what soda's, oh, hey there, JJ, welcome back to the stream. I assumed you were, like, hinting at something. So, Kazuichi Soda is claiming that the Mechamaru that we saw was maybe a dummy, and that's why there was one at Strawberry House Tower and Grape Tower one as well, or swap, but obviously that's not true. But I'm trying to figure out which piece of evidence, because I thought it was the toppled pillar, because, okay, like, maybe you could argue you could do, like, a fake Mechamaru. Like, it's bogus, that's obviously not it. But the pillar, you would not be able to recreate. You couldn't do that, but I tried using it at the first statement, and it didn't go over very well. And the only other statement I could use was on Gundam saying, oh, he has a mechanical body. So I'm a little lost as to which bit of evidence to use, or... Yeah, a dummy of Nekomaru's body existed. Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? Okay, maybe I have to absorb the statement. Maybe that's it. Wait, I'm trying to remember the controls. Absorb. Absorb. I can never remember how to absorb. Okay. I'll try and absorb the dummy, the mechanical body.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry up, one of the bodies was actually a dog.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight! So which one was it? Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Okay, so maybe I'll try using that with Kazuichi's statement. When Nekomaru's body existed, does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? So I'll give this a try. This might not be correct, but...
And hurry up, dumbass! One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
Nope. Dang it.
Damn it!
Okay, so I didn't have to absorb, so it must be something. Because I want to prove... Hey there, Sand Ghost. Welcome back to the stream. Oh wow, it's definitely been a minute since I've got the stream, since you're already at this trial. Hello. Yes, we've gotten quite a ways. We are on the 4th trial. What are the bullets? Okay. Alright, so we are looking at the goodnight button, tipped over pillar, the chain, broken doorknob, strange feeling in tower, the Monokuma file.
Was actually a dummy!
Because I'm thinking, at first I thought it was the tipped over pillar, because then you could argue that, like... Because then you could argue that, well, you know, maybe you could recreate the mechanical body, but you can't recreate the pillar. The pillar is way too heavy. But maybe it's the good night button? Let's see the wire. No, that's not it. It's not the wire. The chain. No, that's not it. The doorknob? Oh, maybe it's the doorknob. Yeah, let's... Hold out. There was some scratch marks on the knob itself. One of the doorknobs from the far back of the Strawberry House is missing. So this doorknob was originally attached to that door. Oh! Yeah. Okay. I buy that. Okay, we might need to play this one out still, but...
It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
No.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight! So which one was the fake? Shut up! Just pick one of them.
But Yuhiko's just like, please, I'm just trying to solve this. Will you please just stop being a simp for 2 seconds, please? Alright, so let's try this with Kazuichi's, statement.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash. And hurry hurry up, dumbass! One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
Dang it. Okay, that's not it either. It has to be something to do with Mechamaru. So maybe it's the good night button? Or maybe it's the Monokuma file.
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Let's try the Monokuma file.
Hurry up! One of the bodies was actually
Yeah, skip,
You
skip,
mean
skip.
a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Maybe the
It
file,
should
yeah.
be possible
Like,
to construct a dummy from spare parts.
Your magnificent gun!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
yeah, I'm just trying to collect some seconds.
So which one was a fake?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Alright, so let's try the file and see if that's the next course of action here.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
Dang it! Okay, that's not it either. Unless I'm supposed to use it with Gundam's statement? I'm trying to prove Kazuichi wrong, though. I don't know. Maybe it's the good night button. I was AFK. Who got murdered now? Still Mechamaru. We're trying to figure out who did it. Shoot, guys. Okay, so it wasn't the file. Everybody's dead now. Trying to remember all of this to see if I can help. Honestly, I'll take whatever suggestions at this point. Let's try the button.
Damn it!
I'm losing seconds here, though. Okay, so it's not that. Maybe it's the good night button?
And hurry up! One of the bodies in one of the was actually a dummy!
No! No, that's not it. Hajime was talking about opportunity to kill. Is anything related to that?
Damn it! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Okay. So, opportunity to kill. It's Monokuma file. There's the wire. There's the good night button. There's the tipped over pillar. Or opportunity to set up the scene. Like, that's what I was thinking, the tipped over pillar. But I think we tried that already, and that didn't work. We got the chain. And then it was the broken doorknob. So we've tried the doorknob. Oh, wait, strange feeling in the tower. Oh, God. It's a strange feeling in the tower, isn't it? Jeez. There it is.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
No, that's wrong!
Got it. There it is. Yeah, because the strange feeling in the tower sets up that they're the same place set up in the exact same way. Ergo, that's it. Wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account. AKA yours.
Me?
Yeah.
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said...
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
So we're going from Sonia being completely indifferent to Kazuichi to her being like, I am suspicious of you. Crazy simp man. The dummy built a dummy. I mean, you know what you are. That's what you know best.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
I feel so bad for him, honestly. Like, as much as I'm laughing at him, I do feel bad for the guy. He's got a crush on the pretty princess girl, and she just wants the edgelord with the hamsters.
You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
Well, but then he'd definitely give it away if he didn't fix it, though.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I was hoping that he would be the killer.
I'm even more disappointed.
Oh, he's crying.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
Elevator. Sorry,
You
guys.
can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
A device like that? Oh no, this isn't gonna be another spell it out. It's an elevator. Oh, I feel like I've seen that before. Like in most buildings with more than one floor. They're all dummies. An escalator. A dumbwaiter. That's true, yeah. A step ladder. Alright, let's do this. Okay, it's elevator. Hangman's Gambit. Here we go. I'm sure that's elevator. Nope. Nope, I don't need you yet. Elevator? Nope. I can spell good, guys. No, now I need that V. Nope. There we go. V. Go. Need that R. Give me that R. There we go. The floor raiser, yes. Hello, my name is Celestia Ludenberg. Welcome back to the stream. Just got trolled in chapter 2. I was 2 points short of a perfect. Ella Viber. You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
He's saying it like he's never heard of it before.
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself.
That's a weird way to
Inside of
spell
the tower
elephant.
is one big elevator,
It'd be hilarious if it was an elephant.
which means the
It's like
tower
these
was
Danganronpa
designed so that
games
the
are
whole
getting
room
out of
goes up and
hand.
down like an elevator.
They're not realistic at all.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall,
What is this sorcery? I got 100s in every part except the Hangman's Gambit got a 98 there. Okay. I usually tend to miss points in the Hangman's Gambit. That's usually my roughest one. But I knew what it was this time, so it was much easier. Next murder has dinosaurs. Man, I wish that'd be sick. Gundam would tame the dinosaurs. He absolutely would. That'd be amazing. Anyway.
it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
To give you the illusion.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
Okay, so the busted door handle is on the grape door. On the strawberry one. That's on the second floor. Because grape's on the ground floor. Interesting. Okay. Uh-oh, please don't tell me the culprit is who I think it is. Might as well. His head 14 saves, lost them all. Well, I don't know who it is, and we're not doing spoilers, so if you know who did it, please do not tell me. I will hopefully figure it out. I'm the killer. Maybe it is Hajime the whole time. Maybe it is Nagito.
the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
No, but it is a fun house.
Plus,
I don't know, I have a hunch. I'm hoping he's wrong, that's all.
Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
Yes, I know, Kwa. I know you meant you were the killer. I don't believe you. Back door in the Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
So I'm curious to see what's going on with these doors.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
Yes, we have proven it at this point. I won't let anyone else take the blame. I saw myself there. I'm a witness.
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
I mean, that's a nice thing when talking about meeting people, but this is a murder, Chiaki.
What did you say?
Honestly, I never cared for Mikan, so her execution chapter 3 didn't impact me. It was weird. It was a little out of place. Can confirm, Kwa's kinda sus.
So, let's put aside what's changed.
Keep this up, Kwa,
and
you're gonna get
focus our
ejected into
attention on what
space.
hasn't.
Put aside what's changed and focus on attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. So the body, the pillar, the oil stains, the hammer, pretty much everything. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one thing that these all have in common is they were all on the floor.
I see. Is it safe to say that all the items
I mean,
on
it
the
didn't
floor
suit her
didn't
nurse
change?
title at all. No, it didn't. That's completely fair. Space sounds nice. I'll pack my sweater. Yeah, it's a little cold out there in space.
And?
Elaborate, Hajime.
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Why did the picture on the far back door change?
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Is it does the door? No, the door doesn't also light up. There's something unique about that elevator. Oh god. It's an enormous circle, only the floor moves, there's no ceiling. Can only enter one side at a time? Oh, dang it, no, that's not it. Oh, thank you for the happy birthday wishes, JJ. I appreciate it. That's a Wonka Vader. Ugh. Because you can only enter one side at a time. You noticed it too, right? That you just said something that doesn't relate to anything. Damn it! Oh, whoopsie. Dang it. Alright, so it wasn't that. We discussed Mikan's execution. She was killed with a lethal injection. The whole rocket thing was her hallucinating. Oh, thank you for the happy birthday wishes, Sand Ghost. Think about the picture Nagito took of the tower. Okay. Oh, the doors would go to nowhere. Like... Well, yeah, only the floor moves?
I see.
Like, it was so basic that my brain completely wrote it off. Okay, alright. It was designed so only the floor moved. Yes, I thought that was implied by the last statement I made.
Only the floor moved?
Oh my goodness, I get too ahead of this game sometimes. Gosh, guys, I'm just so smart.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
I thought we implied that with the
Means on
last
first
one,
floor
but
of the Great
okay.
Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
Nowhere,
I
apparently.
want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yeah, I think I may have mentioned that. They're just prop doors.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
To throw us off the
It was
trail.
actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
To mess with us. Yeah, that sounds like Monokuma. That sounds about right.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Yep, that is correct, Akane. That's your one correct thing you will say this trial.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
I didn't do anything.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
No, I don't like it.
Wait, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
Literally nothing. It's for show.
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
So whoever did it had no idea about the layout of the building. Which means they didn't go into the... They didn't do the dead room. Because they would have seen out the window. And they maybe would have pieced it together. Okay, so my theory is falling into place. Whoever did go into the dead room saw it, but they weren't the one who... They didn't kill Mekamaru. Monokuma has to go and make it weird again. He always has to make it weird. Monokuma makes her heart go doki doki.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Did they not kill him? Well, see, my theory, and nobody in chat confirm or deny this, I think this is a suicide that was set up with the assistance of Chiaki or somebody who could figure out the dead room, the final killing room. Because they got in there, and they provided Mekamaru with, like, the weapon that killed him, which didn't. Like, the hammer was completely clean. But Mekamaru's the one who set up the scene after that, and he didn't look out the window, so he didn't know about the layout of the building. He didn't know about the doors, that they didn't go anywhere. I mean, something's fishy. Oh, it's Danganronpa. Of course something's fishy. Everything's fishy. Nothing is as it seems. It's clear that all the info is yet to be revealed about the evidence you have. Yeah, we still gotta figure this out. Because that chain, you guys thought you couldn't enter there, right? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but... Seriously? Hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain's there. Huh, you don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
Oh, or unless they knew about it. Well, that's the first rule of Danganronpa. Trust nothing. No one, not even yourself. Tough first rule. Kill everyone.
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
See, I figured they just didn't know about it, and were just genuinely trying to keep people out. But okay, that is a sound theory.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
Well, yeah, because then the location of the murder changes, and that's different suspects.
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, This funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
See, I don't know what the ultimate weapon is. I don't know what that is.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Kazuichi, just let Gundam say what he wants to say. I know you're mad that your princess doesn't like you and she likes him instead, but just let him talk.
Gundam, please proceed.
Yes! Look, he's so sad. Oh, Kazuichi. I love him, but he is suffering.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
I thought Gundam was the ultimate weapon.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I mean, then it's an elevator. I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
Ooh, I actually am not sure how they did this
What
then.
does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. So both halls should be on the same side, no? Like, if it's just moving vertically, then yeah, but something's a little funky here. I wonder what this means. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, tower was on my right. When my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Yeah, how? I actually genuinely have no idea how they did this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to revisit these truth bullets.
The two have...
Alright. Let's revisit these. Okay. Kane's account. Okay, she heard a rumbling noise at 5:30. Nico's account. Saw him walking toward the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. Contact elevator. Used to move between both houses was broken and no longer worked. It was apparently broken at the Grape House side, so the last person to use it would have arrived at Grape House. Okay, that doesn't help us. Nakito's sudden appearance. It was supposed to be at Strawberry House, but he appeared at Grape House via some unknown method. The contact elevator should have been broken. Okay, I don't think this is going to be evidence for this moment. That will be brought up later. I think Kazuichi's account. Apparently the compas's needles... Oh, okay, it's Kazuichi's account. Okay. So, like, the elevator moves. I'm just checking the rest. No, it wasn't. So it's Kazuichi's account.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses,
Wonka Vader,
if the
yes.
contact elevator is behind you,
Slantways.
the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
Alright.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
So make the whole thing much simpler. Yeah, it's like, by the way, I invented a Wonka Vader, but because it's me, it's the Mono Vader, Kuma Vader. Have chocolate, which is always a plus. Ooh. Man, imagine being stuck in the funhouse and all you have to eat is chocolate. That would... Fun at first, a nightmare after like a day or two. Everybody's zipping around and like... So Gundam Sonya, everyone's breaking out too. Yeah, matching arguments. It sounds like it makes sense, but is that really correct? No, we're using Kazuichi's
The two
account.
houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
Here we go.
No, that's wrong. The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh?
Me?
He keeps getting brought up again. He's like, guys, I'm stupid and I say a lot of things. I don't remember.
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
That. Yeah, that's pretty strange.
Yeah, it's weird. I just never really thought about it. Or really much of anything.
From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
I like that little spin. I know they've used this before, but it was just very fitting for the line. I haven't really thought at all. Yes, that is the motto of Kazuichi.
It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
That'd be a fun ride.
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Which, by the way, we're in one. So that is very fitting.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all! You're inhuman!
Well, he is a bear.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with.
Nope.
I'm different from these lowly humans.
The part Funhouse must have given away. Yeah.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
Who killed him?
The ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru, and how they combine it with the pillar.
I'm curious about the
Huh?
weapon.
You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
Not human, more like no humanity. Well, yeah. I'm not expecting humanity from real bears either. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is the ultimate weapon the wire?
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my. I can't believe I have to explain that now.
Nankito, I don't know how you've gotten this far without realizing that a lot of us here are not very smart, but you gotta, like, wake up and just deal with it.
As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon means is it's 8-sided.
I see.
Oct.
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student,
Wow.
eligible.
What an asshole. Damn it. Stop making Hajime feel bad. He's trying his best.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Oh shoot, I'm trying to remember where the octagon is. It's Grape House. No. Crap.
Crap!
Okay. Cause that's a circle. Starry House? The Red Room.
Crap!
Nope. Nope, didn't like that. It wasn't that either. Crap. Like, is it gonna say it's not the tower? Dang. This part sucks. Crap. Okay, I'm just gonna say the tower. Well, I don't know my shapes. Oh, I got 50 seconds. Ah, crap. Tower, it's a little weird. It's a little weird, this one. Not the tower. What? Like... Come Can we rotate image? No, it is not letting me. What, the elevator? Like, I'm running out of, I've run out of things to click here, and I've got 30 seconds. Ah, crap. Elevator.
Crap!
Okay, guys, I actually don't know what, like, I've clicked on Strawberry Tower. I've clicked on Grape Tower. Well, house, sorry. Strawberry House, Grape House. I've clicked the elevator. I've clicked, the tower. Like, have the thing over both. Like, both houses? Yes, you can tell me for this one because I only have 25 seconds left and I genuinely have no idea. I will take the cheat on this one. I place it in the middle, like between the houses. It's the back of the pink house on the right. It's in the middle, like between the houses. Oh, yeah, it would have to be, wouldn't it? Nope, didn't like that. I done that wrong. Okay. Crap. I might actually run out on this one. Or I guess it's a specific place on it. Try the back. Contestant chose the audience's help. Yes. It's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which is back, apparently. That's wild. Yeah, it's the back. Okay. The far right side. Okay.
Crap!
Okay, so. Like here?
Here!
Ah, finally!
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the Octagon?
Oof, thank you guys for your help. That was, like, I'm like, there's only so many places to click.
You know how the four-sided strawberry house is on top of the six-sided grape house? If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that
It's almost so
secret
annoying.
room
I definitely
in the
ran out of
depths
time
the
during my
final dead room.
playthrough. Yeah, it gives you, like, no time. Like, it's very easy to time out on this one. It was a little frustrating.
In actuality,
Especially because it's not a very specific, like,
contained
it's
various
looking for
weapons.
something very specific.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse, which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the Funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
What, the pillar?
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
All right, well, don't wet yourself. We're still trying to figure out how this worked.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? So Nekomaru was killed with a piece of plaster. It seems that way, doesn't it? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? Or a brick? And who is the killer who did that? Intermission. Class trial suspended. Batter up. Alright, so I'm gonna just take a really quick breather for a second. I've just gotta put something away. And I will be right back, and then we will be back to Monokuma and Monami time. I will just be 2 seconds, guys. Be right back. I'm back. I'm just swapping out my water. Alright. So Superman killed him. It definitely seems like that right now. Alright. I forgot I had some juice in the fridge, so. Try not to have as much Coke. Alright. Batman would be able to swing a pillar like a bat, no? Yeah, well, that's Batman's power, obviously. No more Coke. And well, not no more. I'm just trying to limit it, because I've started drinking coffee in the mornings now. That's a lot of caffeine over the course of a day. Not good for your teeth either, so I'm trying to do high stress. Well, this has got vitamin C in it. It's good for you. It's fine. No, not cocaine. Why, hello there. I thought of a new bad word to call Monami. I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. Oh, I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monami is a serious staffatly. That's more straightforward than I expected. Stuffatly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these would be... Ta-da! Stuffatly. What? There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious stuffatly.
Monami is a serious stuffatly. Poor Monami. Hey, we don't know about her intentions. I think she's up to something. I love how they gave us a pause to be like, guys, you have to say it. Alright, back to the trial.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
Poor stupid fat ugly Monami.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
If I just keep smiling, I won't be sad.
My heart's thumping like crazy.
Her heart's going doki doki.
I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
Is the batteries thing a reference? Because I know this was on PSP. Is that what that's a reference to? Make sure your battery on your PSP doesn't run out while you're playing. Make sure you save frequently.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Wow, that really got her, didn't it? Let me make sure your computer's plugged in too. Yeah. I think we're set. Wait. Yeah, we're good.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I mean, we're playing a murder game, so there's weirder things.
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
I know, but as much as we hate to admit it, Nagito's usually right.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What? Since when?
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but...
Now you're all hopeless, so I'm just gonna try and get mine. Fuck you.
I will sincerely retract that remark.
Oh my god. He hates us so much, guys. He hates us. Oh no.
Retract?
Oh no, it means he takes it back. Oh, Kane.
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
You know what? He's right. He is 100% right. murder is just murder.
Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
Man, okay. Place your bets. Is Sonia gonna swoon right now? I'm saying yes.
I see.
It's fine.
No. Oh!
Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Well, we should be able to be fed now. There's been a murder. Monokuma, what was the intermission? We were supposed to have lunch, hey! Thought this was catered.
Akane, you're drooling waterfalls?
She was swooning off screen. Like, that would have been a perfect opportunity for Sonia to be like, oh, Gundam. Do they bring meals in during the break? You know what? I wonder if Byakuya had made it to trial. Maybe. Wonder what kind of menu they have. Oh, it probably sucks. Oh, well, breakfast is good, so who knows? Maybe. Maybe it'd be good. Nagito as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building's structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Work backwards, yeah. Oh man, look at that health bar. Alright, Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building's structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building's structure? Crushed by the elevator, maybe? No. Ah, dang it. No, because he was on it. Damn it, that was stupid. He was crushed by the elevator. That sounds quite painful. So where and how was he crushed? Sorry, it looks like I misunderstood. Yes, I made a dumb call. I was wrong. Need to think this one more time. A mighty large tower. Yeah. Was beaten, wouldn't it? Alright. Beaten, well, beaten with a blunt object. Well, I heard if someone fell. Yeah, like I was thinking maybe falling?
I see.
Yeah. Oh, please, I need to build that bar back up.
I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Falling gets smashed to pieces. Well, and I imagine he hit the pillar.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
Well, he's just throwing ideas out there, Gundam. Come on. I mean, if an ultimate weapon is around, you can't figure out what it is.
Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
From Strawberry Tower.
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
I mean, that's a little harsh, but okay.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Oh, and her gut is usually right. Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm gonna reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. Alright. Shoove. Contact elevator, broken doorknob, strange feeling in the tower, Kane's account, Fuyuhiko's account, box alarm timer, broken doorknob.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
Oh,
The other door won't open,
unless you used his goodnight button.
which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Ah. Wrong answer, you're being able to death by my 4 devas of destruction. I need to make it clearer so that they understand that Nekomaru fell to his death. Looks like it's all up to me. Oh, that's helpful. Okay.
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from a...
Then, how about they, after locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the... and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Because if his good night button is there.
That sensor should only work if something is moving.
But if no one's moving and they're essentially dead to the world, I mean, before like actually being dead,
If
Wouldn't
Nekomaru
sense it.
wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes.
Oh, okay. I think I think I got it. I think I got it. I think of those videos, people acting up in class and teachers throwing chalk at their heads, and think of the hamsters. Okay, I think I figured out how they did it. All right. I think I got it.
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me. Silence, pest!
Oh no!
Now you're calling me a pest?
Run from my devas, student. Or face the deva gun. Psh, just shoot a hamster at them. Way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? Ooh, what are we doing? Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, there's 2 things here.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Nope.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
No, it's not the pillar.
What about the oil on the floor?
Nope.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yeah,
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
it's the doorknob.
Silence, pest!
Oh no, not again.
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Oh no, honey, stop. No, no, Kazuichi. Alright, so I'm looking for an agreement. Alright. So, let's see here. I'm wondering how far ahead I can get.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop...
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement... The hammer is suspicious.
Nope.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Kazuichi's
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I agree with that.
There we go. Kazuichi is evolving. His kink is evolving.
Scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Mekamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode.
I still love how, like, we're in the middle of a dramatic, serious trial about life and death, and Chiaki's still calling him Mekamaru, which I 100% approve of. I just think it's funny.
Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor.
Yep.
With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower.
And then eventually when it fell, his head hit the pillar, and that's how he fell. Is that not his name? I mean, it is. It was his new name.
And suspended Mekamaru.
Oh, I love the little sleep snot bubble.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
Oh, we were about to find out who in the part. No, Monokuma probably would have said himself. Monokuma.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Buddy.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that. Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall?
The doorknob would have just given away. It fell. It was under him.
Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Oh god, Kazuichi. Okay. Rebuttal showdown. Here we go. Alright. Okay. Broken doorknob. Duh.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a watch, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Advance.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode. If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru in is just impossible. End of story.
Oh, I missed it. Dang it. I think it's more something that would make him move. I think it's not the knob. Oh. Well, no, the doorknob broke. Right? Like, it was holding him, and then it just broke off. Like, it's broken. That seems to explain. It did, but why would it break? That is a good question. Wouldn't break for no reason. Oh, okay.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Hammer
Nekomaru
pillar
should have still been in
fragments.
sleep mode, right?
Radio clock?
If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself.
Broken.
Now's the time.
Oh, crap. Because I'm trying to look for new evidence, and it's like, okay, when you cut the second yellow statement, you lost a lot of ground. Ooh, okay. But I don't even know what the... If it's not the... Okay, it's not the hammer. Or did they throw the hammer at it? Said about his upgrades? Oh, is it the clock? Radio clock. No, it's not that. This is alarm clock to recover from sleep mode. Oh. Oh, okay. So it woke him up and he fell. Okay. Okay, now I have to get back to this because I'm about to bump this up again.
You still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru in is just impossible. End of story.
Okay, I'm gonna need this again. Yeah. I just realized who's the voice actress of Akane. Yeah, it's Wendy Lee. Yeah, Haruhi Suzumiya. And, shoot, I remember Lucky Star as well. And, like, she's been in everything. Cowboy Bebop.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
There we go. Okay.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, How would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
But it couldn't be tampered with. It was tamper-proof. Which means he did it himself. Yeah, she's got the same voice for everything. I mean, she's good at what she does, but she does sound very similar in a lot of things. Oh, what was her name in Lucky? Konata? Was it Konata in Lucky Star? I'm trying to... It's been a long time since I've seen Lucky Star. Didn't have to be tampered with. He told everyone that the alarm goes off. But he was already awake, though. Yeah. I think that's her character's name. Okay.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why...
If he was in sleep mode. But he still was up before his alarm, though. Wouldn't he have deactivated the alarm then? Like, I know he was put into sleep mode, but... Like, this is
If
some...
something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving.
Your body would start
Nekomaru
moving on
probably
its
did
own.
Exactly that.
About the rest of the clues.
And then, in order to make it fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off.
Let's just pretend in this situation that Nekomaru weighs like 2 pounds.
In
So you can
actuality,
do
The
that.
scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
Yeah.
When Nekomaru awoke, he
What about the
must
rest
have
of the clues and
struggled
think about
much more than
Monokuma Hot
expected,
Yoga. Because that
which
would have been
caused
a...
the doorknob to break off.
Okay. Do we have to think about Monokuma Hot Yoga? Yes, unfortunately we do. Alright, so... Like, I'm sure we'll start piecing it together in the trial. What time is Hot Yoga? It was for 7:30, I believe. But the thing is, because he was on the guy's side, he would have needed more time to get there. Because it was in Grape Tower. So he would have had to leave early. So there was no point in him having his alarm clock set for 7:30. But the timing on the rest of the building was off. It was at 5:30 the rest of the house, and his alarm clock, when we did recover the body, said 7:30. What did Monokuma say when you found the body? Rawr, you're all late. Yeah, somebody messed with the clocks in the house. In the houses. Because, Fuyuhiko went to each of the houses, and he's like, yeah, they're the same. And yet... Nekomaru's was the only one that was correct, because it is tamper-proof. Okay.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... In that case, I shall use my full power! Roar! With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. With N fierce roar? But... Not yet. Here it comes, the incredible strength of 1,000,000 horsepower. Roar! Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, you'll be stuck in here. That's really what it was. And that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find. What, the hammer?
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
I mean, you kind of are, but... Man, are you playing this, the Nagito game now? Oh, I'm just so awful.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
He's not a pig, he's a perv. Oh, it's kind of one and the same a bit.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Oh, that's a sweet thing to say.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
Because now you like it and it's weird.
This guy, he gets off on this.
Fuyuhiko's like, God damn it, I hate all of you. You're all the worst, and I wish I had killed all of you.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Yeah, he hit the pillar. I love baby gangster. No, it doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I can think of that happened to him was he collided with the pillar. Cola came out of his eyes! Yes!
I see.
Oh, I'm so glad my
Nekomaru
bar's gone
fell
back
the
to
floor.
normal.
He ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
She's like, I've been waiting for this!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all
Honestly,
over
it's
the
close
place.
second for favorite character. Fuyuhiko?
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's
Bonus.
not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll find something.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Ah, here we go.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
But it fits so well.
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
Never stop, baby gangsta.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
According to the clock in the house, which is now wrong.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand? Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. Time warp. Make your argument. Goodnight button for Yukiko's account. Wall clock. Alright, I'm just gonna revisit a couple of these. Hold on. Because it's the clocks now. Wall clock. 5:30 a.m. The alarm at the wall clock in the lounge started going off. Yukiko's was a lounge by coincidence managed to stop the alarm, but Kazuichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was apparently the only one who didn't hear it. Time warp. Let's do the time warp again. Different time zone around the clocks. Alright, so this one, 5:30, it went off. Saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor of the Strawberry House at 5 a.m. So he was awake and he saw him go downstairs. Yeah, 'cause Strawberry House is on top. So he was going downstairs at 5 a.m. And then at 5:30, the alarm went off. Because everybody else was awake and Fuyuhiko was up. Clock stopped around 7:30, and the alarm was set to 7:30 as well. But it would have had to have gone off. Wait. Okay. Yeah, let's see what they have to say.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Nope.
That's gotta be it!
Nope, that's not it. The alarm that caused Nekomaru's death rang at 7:30, but we discovered his body before 7. I need to crush one possibility at a time if I'm going to break through this contradiction. Alright,
We headed for Grape Tower.
here we go.
Before 7 a.m.
But the alarm inside was set for 7.
Nekomaru died.
His time of death and the time of one of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering.
Nope.
They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Kinda going Broly mode. She almost always is, anyway.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Yep.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
But it was the same as Strawberry House.
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
Love he's phrasing it like, oh, you actually listened to me and did the thing I asked you to do. That's crazy.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a
Aw.
misunderstanding.
He's like, oh, pretty girl thinks I'm cute. No, she's not a murderer. She just didn't understand. She doesn't know how clocks work. She's royalty. She has the servants tell her what time it is.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
This time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. I think, if I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? When the murder happened, time in the building, where the killer is. Time in the building. There we go. Alright. I apologize if I'm not looking at the chat. I am focusing. Oh my god! Okay, alright. Question 2. Which clock was tampered with? The building's clocks. Because not his radio clock. Building's clocks. Oh yeah, there's the plural. There we go. Whoop. Come on. Alright, question 3. Which house had the wrong time? Both houses. Here we go. These start to get really challenging. I've noticed. Da-da-da-da. There we go. Made it to Rainbow Road. We're good. Alright. 3 out of 3. Not bad. Yeah, I was like, it was ending and it's up there and I'm like, can I make that jump?
It's all coming together.
Oh boy. That was fun
Check all
though.
the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
Who would have the time for that?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the
That was
clocks.
terrible. I know.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
It's my birthday. I can make as many bad jokes as I want. It's the one day of the year I can do that.
This is truly fantastic!
Oh, he's happy again.
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
At least a couple of hours. She's right. That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. Gonna reach the truth in one go. Wow. Sounds like some kind of cuckoo. I don't know. The whole thing's just ticking me off, to be honest. Contact elevator, the appearance, clock's alarm timer. Okay, it's probably an alarm timer.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
He let out a shout.
Only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough. We would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. It does not exist in this world.
What's that pose? Oh boy. By how much did the killer adjust the time inside the building? How would I even figure that out? Alright, I just want to double check the strange feeling in the tower. No, okay, that's not it. Would they hear it though? Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like the alarm went off. Like I imagine it's the wall clock. They hear it though, not everyone. Yeah, because it was a strange noise, but I don't think we've got anything. Or, yeah, here we go. She heard a rumbling noise around 5:30 a.m. Okay, so it's Akane's account.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
So I guess
Or
I
the
could have used it
scream.
there.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. It does not exist in this world.
Alright, so I'll say that to Sonia's statement, because it's like, you didn't hear it, but Akane technically did. Alright, we
If
have
the
her
time in the
account.
building was on, then we can only rely. The time of was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell.
I agree with that.
I agree!
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it.
Yeah, it would have made a lot of noise.
Obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
Maybe the nicer rooms are a bit more insulated.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Nakito didn't either.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a
I wouldn't hear
reference,
because I basically
we might
died
be
when
able
I
to figure out how much our time was off.
Actually, so funny story about sleeping through loud noises. So I rarely sleep with earplugs in. I basically only do it on the weekends if I don't have to wake up with an alarm clock. And I was staying somewhere. I was staying in a cottage, and I was sleeping in the living room by the door to the cottage. So apparently the wind was so strong that night, it actually started like rattling the door and like blowing it open. Somebody else had to come in and like shut it and lock it so it wouldn't flap and make a lot of noise, like slamming. I didn't wake up at all. I was like 2 feet from the door. I did not see it. I did not hear it. I was dead to the world. Remember different types of rooms. Yeah, because she was in the nicer room. So I guess the nicest rooms get more insulation, because Nagito didn't hear the alarm clock either. So those rooms are insulated.
I heard that sound probably around
Certain rooms were
5:30 in the
drafty, right?
morning.
Yeah.
Huh?
The
You
less
can tell?
desirable rooms. For the scum.
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane.
If that rumbling sound we heard at 5:30 a.m., it's like the answer of how much our time was off is literally right in front of us. It's by 2 hours.
I see! Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30. And if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
Yeah, that seems it.
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
To make sure we would be asleep when it happened, because they couldn't tamper with Nekomaru's clock.
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Lure out only Nekomaru? Yeah, because at 5 a.m., when Fuyuhiko saw him, he was heading downstairs, presumably to go to Tai Chi. And he was probably wondering, why is everyone still sleeping? That's weird.
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. If they were trying to lure only Nekomaru, then that specific thing is... the Tai Chi.
I see!
An appointment.
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
Actually, guys, I'm sorry I have to pause. I need to hit the washroom super quick. Quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Sorry. Here. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Can't believe Hajime is a dog in a human suit. What a spoiler! Jake and Finn. He's like two dogs in a trench coat. To become one.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right?
Oh, right, yeah, it was 7 a.m.
But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
Hajime is actually the three nephews of Donald Duck. Huey, Dewey, and Louie? Isn't it? If I'm remembering correctly.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
And when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
It was actually 7.
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m.
I always forget about the weird little shavy marks he's got in his head. Those look so stupid. I'm sorry. I think so. I know the translated names. Oh, right.
And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
You're late.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we
Well,
could
yeah,
get the
that's
tower
what
on time,
everyone
but in truth,
means.
it was way faster
Everyone.
than that time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Too bad.
Liar! I'm right!
Actually, I don't think I'm familiar with that phrase.
That's not it. It's incorrect.
I don't actually know if that's correct or not.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of
Doesn't sound right at
suspects?
all.
Don't
Yeah,
be a
I don't
freaking
know.
liar.
Monami pulsating. Won't that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a
You'll
liar.
know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Yeah, the alarm went off.
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is.
Oh, it was to cover up the noise.
If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Was it Nagito?
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? I don't like this game anymore. You have to say it? Okay, is it Nagito? Like, am I right that it's Nagito? Because he didn't come out. The thing I don't want to hear. Because it would have to be whoever was in Strawberry House who did it. Yeah, Nagito didn't leave his room. Because I'm trying to remember where the others went. Because everybody else came out to the lounge. Or is it Mechamaru? They said in the lobby. They didn't say who never left the room. Oh, so is it Mechamaru then? Because he technically wasn't there. So I know, but I'm trying to remember their actions in the lounge. Because I know they did split up. So, Fuyuhiko obviously there with the clock. Kazuichi was there. Wait, did Gundam come out of his room? Wait, hold up. Do we have a truth bullet for this? No. Right house. Yeah, did Gundam wake up? He was at the lounge. Kazuichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted. However, Nagito was apparently the only one who didn't hear it. Okay, so they did. So it's whoever didn't come out to the lounge, right? Or is it, like... Sorry, I'm kind of misunderstanding exactly what it's asking me here. It's the opposite. They said... It's whoever wasn't in their room. So it would be Mechamaru. He was the only one who wasn't in his room. Oh, there. I know he's dead, but... It's the only one who wasn't in their room. And... Okay, pausing that. Like... Is that true? Well, he wasn't in his room. Like, in Strawberry House, there's only, like, a few people there. We've got Nagito, who was asleep. We had Fuyuhiko, Gundam, and Kazuichi, who were all in the lounge, and then it was Mechamaru. I believe that's everybody that was in Strawberry House. Like, am I missing somebody? Like, am I following on the right track here? Who could hear the alarm? Those who were in the poor rooms, essentially. It was those three, but not Nagito. That's it. Sorry, this is why I'm getting confused, because it's like, is it... Because you're saying it's not talking about Nagito, he didn't hear it, he was in his room. That's not what they're alluding to. But then it's like, if you discount then those three, it's just Mechamaru who's left, and he was the one currently dying. So I'm trying to... There were 2 luxury rooms. Oh god, I'm trying to remember who was in what room. Oh my god. So I know Nagito got the good room. Gundam had a good room, didn't he? It was Gundam, right? Gundam had the good room, aside from Nagito. So he shouldn't have been able to hear it, but he did. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, I think it's got... Okay, so... Yeah, Ruh-roh, indeed. Oh. Damn it. Alright. After all, I rushed over there, didn't I? And then when the rumbling noise occurred soon after, I was with the others when Nekomaru fell. What would you call this if not an alibi? Damn it! No, guys! That's not it! It was Nagito. Oh, did I get it all mixed up? Jeez. Okay. Alright. Nagito, but you had the thought process right. Okay. Yeah! I said it first, and you guys are like, it's not Nagito, guys.
The one who wasn't there.
And I'm like,
It's
okay,
you.
so then I just
Right,
didn't...
Nagito?
I just discarded that thought. Jeez, chat led me astray. We're jumping the gun, sorry. So did you guys just reveal the killer to me by accident? Being big smooth brains. No, you did. Oh. I never said anything. Okay, god damn it. Okay, alright. We're getting to this point anyway. We're finishing the trial today. It's fine.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
I think it comes up like right after this. Okay, so it would. Alright. I'm just here.
Didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Oh, and they're gonna use the fact that Sonia's like, well, I didn't hear it either. It's like, well, yeah, anybody who's in the good room didn't hear it. Wait, but then how did Gundam hear it? So you put it together a minute early. Yeah.
If I may be frank,
But you're Nagito.
even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
I didn't hear
Merely
anything.
The foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
Who else had the good room? Was it like Chiaki? I'm trying to remember.
To be honest, it's not
Yeah.
just them. The same goes for me too.
Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but
Chiaki, Sonia, Gundam, and Nagito. Yeah.
it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know.
She's
Think
very
about what
stupid,
the three of
Nagito.
us who
Why are
didn't
you
hear a sound
surprised?
have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is what these three have in common. Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? Oh, we're not gonna... Oh, god damn it! Oh, but what's the term for it, though? Oh, it's luxury room. Oh, what? Crap. Oh, crap. What? Ah, crap. Oh, no, it wasn't the L. Oh, it's deluxe. Ah, crap. Okay. Oh, I'm biffing this one up, guys. Okay. Ah, crap. Here. Deluxe. I need that L. How do I then discard it? There. Deluxe. Oh, crap. Where's that X? E. Deluxe room. Ah, crap. Here, I'm getting there. Rooms. Oh, God. There. Oh, my God. Deluxe, thank you. That's the thing. I was so busy focusing on it, I didn't see chat. So that's why I was like, oh, I didn't have enough time to count it out. Like luxury versus deluxe. It's deluxe rooms. All right, we got it. Took me a couple of little explodey boys, but we got there.
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
I hate Hangman's Gambit. The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems. Same amount of letters, but it said L was wrong. That's true, yeah.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
Don't be an asshole.
Now then.
Yeah, when I noticed the L didn't go in, I'm like, okay, so it's deluxe.
All right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Alright, here we go. No! Oh, everybody else looks shocked. Well, I mean, Nagito never does, but... Chiaki's not sure. She's shocked. He looks mad. He looks pretty damn cocky. I feel no shame in getting you to spoil the killer for yourself. That's fair.
Brenda, there's something I want to ask you.
His Davis woke him up. They heard the rumbling. Their animal instincts. Gundam, why? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, was it just for food?
When the alarm rang at
Maybe
the
he was
Strawberry
worried
House
that they
lounge,
were gonna eat his
you rushed over there
hamsters.
too, right?
He's like, well, I killed something that technically wasn't alive, so it's fine. My Devas live on. He's not cocky, he just knows he was cornered. What a cornered animal looks like. Oh, no, I wasn't here. Why is Gundam? We don't know the why. We just know, so the reasoning is those in the luxury rooms wouldn't have heard the rumbling of Mechamaru's body dropping when he died. But we know this because Nagito slept through it. He was in a deluxe room. Sonia and Chiaki were also in deluxe rooms and didn't hear it either. Gundam was in a deluxe room and shouldn't have heard it, but yet he ran out when the alarm was going off. So he didn't soundproof his room, he was listening for it. Like, he was awake and aware and knew what was going to happen.
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
He knew the alarm clock would go off, yeah. He said it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Oh, Gundam.
Gundam?
Oh, and Sonia was just getting feelings for him, too. Her heart is
There's
now
only
broken.
one possibility. You weren't in your room.
So the 4 Devas will become orphans. No, Sonia will look after them. Like, something will happen that somebody will look after them.
That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
You have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
Prepares
After you
grilled
saw
just in case.
Nekomaru heading
No,
to the
we're not
tower,
cooking the
you stayed at the
hamsters.
lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
But how did he put him in sleep mode? I think it was unfortunate whoever named them hamsters. Oh. Come on, look at them. There's barely any meat on them. There's like one fat one.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
Yeah.
And once they tried to go back, It couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off.
But
And they were supposed to stay in
might
their
as well
room.
eat Monokuma.
They weren't planning
Nah, he's
to
all
come out and
stuffing,
go to the
no
lounge.
substance.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room, just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone and checked the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi.
I mean, they're right. Nuh-uh, Monokuma's full of bone on the meat. Bone on the meat bone.
Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
Fuyuhiko foiled them again. He's just the foiler of murderers. First Peko, now Gundam. Oh,
So
we got the
killer
light
couldn't
guns.
go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Hey, what are you doing? This brash is... Oh, it's louder than the supreme... Oh. It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
No, because then Fuyuhiko was awake.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal,
But they didn't know what was going on. They didn't know a murder was in progress.
but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
It's just rubbing it in.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The
Mystery ain't
soundproof
over
system
yet.
here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
You bastard. Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Stop goofing around.
Do not panic.
Oh, he is panicking.
Shall now commence.
Super hearing.
At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible
Super
timing
hearing.
on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway.
I mean, he's right. Oh, but Sonia's gonna be like, no, I believe him.
So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
What the hell?
Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito is not having a good time. If it was Nekomaru who used that excuse, we would believe him. Sass. Yeah, he is a sassy boy right now.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder.
Even weird, but I was so normal and well adjusted before. What do you mean? Must have a reason. Why is he so mad? Oh, like they're not gonna tell us right now, but I really wish they would.
What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun
Ah!
and finish this opening act already.
Tell us, come on.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
He won't say nothing.
Gundam!
Is that a bad pun because he's a breeder? Nuttin'? Sorry.
I was simply at a loss for
I know,
words
that's
after
an oof,
being
I'm sorry.
dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
We know this one. We know the answer.
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
The secret
As I recall, the
passage.
killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it
Secret
at Grape
tunnel.
House.
It's my favorite song, Secret Tunnel.
For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
Then what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been
Yes, I know
decided.
it's from The Last Airbender. Secret tunnel. That's an early episode, though.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
Yes, you can. That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Yeah, like, that's easy first season, like in the first 10 episodes. Wait. Wait. Where is Nagito? Night button, broken doorknob, radio clock. Oh, crap.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
That's wrong.
As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
That's, oh.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Oh, okay. I get it. Alright, that's why. Alright, I get it. I got it.
That elevator, the only means of travel, as long as that elevator, your assumption. Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
if the killer cannot return to Strawberry,
Since I was at Strawberry House, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Alright.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong! And now it's gonna be like, how can you prove it? Nagito just appeared out of frickin' thin air.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
There's a lot of finger pointing in this. You!
You're the only one!
Magical appearing Nagito.
Nagito, you
5
should
easy
know.
payments of $19.99, you can have a magical appearing Nagito. Want a psychopath who will laugh at your pain? Belittle you at every turn? Get yourself a Nagito. Gundam obviously can teleport. Who needs trapdoors? Oh. Kwa, sorry, Automod got you. How many times has Haji yelled, "You're the only one this trial alone"? I'm trying to see what it didn't like. Here, hold on. Whoop. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, it didn't like Haji. Oh, identity. It didn't like that. Admit it. Okay, so according to Automod, the term "you're Haji" permitted the term Haji. No. It says it's because it's like giving away an identity or something. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, because you're accusing that you know somebody. That's okay. Automod's weird. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to figure out what the hell that was all about. All right, back to the big reveal. Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right? Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. The sidekick from Johnny Quest. Oh, is that the character's name? Oh my god.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez.
Maybe.
Once again, I let the reserve course show off.
Do not say his name. We must not. I've allowed it. It should be okay, but maybe don't test it.
But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House.
See, it lets you. We're good.
After I opened the door and went down. Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they use that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Wow, that was a mouthful.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
That's impossible because they had the hammer.
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
That sounds like a threat from a murderer.
There's no way I can stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
You say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
On the contrary, this is hilarious. Rebuttal showdown. Okay. Wait, hold on. Broken doorknob wire, goodnight button. Wait, which one is it? I don't actually know. Tipped over pillar, goodnight button, pillar fragments, radio clock broken. Wire? The wire? Read through what he yells.
If the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
He's a skilled swordsman, watch out. I know, and I'm using WASD. So this is rough. Okay. Alright.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
No. No! Crap! Have to cut diagonally by pressing WA or would. I know, I'm trying. It's just, it doesn't always register it. Just a bit more. Okay, sorry,
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
Yes, finally. It's a bit easier with
I
the
already
thumbstick.
proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning.
I don't know what the
You
thing.
say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light.
Okay, so the wire. Carefully with your extra slashes, they'll hurt your progress. Okay. Alright, let's try this again, because I can't go back. I can't go back. I think it's the wire. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind, at least pray to the key which dwells
wait.
in the light.
Okay, oh, sorry, crap. I'll do it one more time. One more time, I'll get it.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of...
Allow me to cut through those words.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Got it.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body.
Because, I mean, the hammer would have been good evidence to use for that as well, but we're going with the wire.
The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon.
That was a battle for the legends, I guess. Just me furiously being like, WD, WA, Wad, Wood, Wad, Wood.
There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
They get harder too. Oh
Since
no.
those items
Okay.
were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
How many more cases are there?
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end. Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
I don't really feel like it, so we're gonna pass.
But there's no
Two-ish.
reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
I'm gonna stab Gundam in the neck.
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place.
He's taking over as
Also,
protagonist again.
The button in Strawberry Hall
See,
wasn't
Nagito
broken,
could never be the killer
so
this
he was
time because you
easily
played
able
as
to
him.
enter
I
Strawberry
don't
Tower.
know.
But
That'd be a good bit of
surprise!
misdirection.
Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
He did tease that.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
I don't want to keep explaining. Just let me finish my spiel and then you can do whatever.
Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower.
I feel bad for like the
There's no
one
way
person
he
who
could
actually
fight head-on
enjoys the
with
manga
Nekomaru
segment who's
Nekomaru.
like, hey,
So by
he's
pressing
doing
the
my
good night
bit.
button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
No.
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Huh.
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
What? Why you mad, bro?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I would never not fight. You dare accuse me of winning by devious means?
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
Alright, it's time for rhythm game, guys.
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I have to get behind him.
Chiaki's the killer. Nobody else is smart enough to beat the killing game. You know what? That was my statement.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitation.
Hold on. I want to double check a truth bullet for a second. Okay.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Oh, thank you, Qwerty Slurpee, for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what the proof is of that. I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I will provide an argument that'll leave you no choice but to be persuaded. I love the "that's a good line" thing he says, yeah. The man just operates on lines. Okay.
I won't let you.
Wait, I'm trying to reload his tab. Okay, can never remember if it's control or tab.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
Might have been a bad call to do it then.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! It's Nekomaru's back.
For
Do you really
Dark
think I can
Davis.
get behind him
Oh
so
no!
easily?
The 4 Dark Devas. Crap.
Show me the cadaver! Amen! You weakling! This pressure. Show me the cadaver! It's
The
Nekomaru's back.
4
Do you really
Dark
think I can get
Devas.
behind him so easily?
This is the end!
Ooh. Okay, there we go. I didn't see the at first. Oh man, too bad paper is in
Even if you
here.
didn't get behind Nekomaru,
For Dark Devas, haha. Fun fact, sad addition. Gundam was the only person I managed to get full friendship with. Oh no! Oh, thank you, Qwerty Slurpee, for the happy birthday wishes. I appreciate it. For the Dark Devas. Well, if it was a different 4, it'd be like, for the Dark Devas. Like, oh boy. Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
as long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
What hamsters?
Oh?
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Quiet, baby gangsta. For Deva's dark.
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundam. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
They can do tricks. Emissary of evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through, Supernova Silver Fox Sandy. Choo choo! Click. Ah, it pressed the button? Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you
What a
mention
drama queen, I love him,
After
but
Ibuki
he's a
was
murderer,
killed in
so I'm not a big fan right now. Boss baby. Now you mentioned after Ibuki was killed in the music
one
venue.
of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Yes.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Ah, here it is, the villainous breakdown.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
Sonia, I'm so sorry. Your new boyfriend, the guy you've been crushing on, he is a murderer. I'm sorry. Don't talk about him like that.
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere.
Now he's sounding like Nagito, after calling him out earlier, saying murder is murder. Now can we roast the hamsters? They're murderers. They didn't know what they were doing.
Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
Is he gonna get fed to his hamsters? Ibuki's gone, now Gundam, who's left to talk crazy? Akane's still here. Yeah, we're losing our crazy characters, guys. My girlfriend, when I played, called all the hammies. Called that the hammies were the murderers. Nagito's still there. Oh, that's true, Nagito's still here. She thought it was the hammer at first, though. Yeah.
Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Closing argument. Alright. Oh, we still have to do it. Okay. Alright. Who set the lunge's alarm? No. Oh, wow. Okay. Set the lunge's alarm? Nope. Who's in the lounge since early morning? There we go. What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? Okay, that's... Whoop! Hello! Okay. Nekomaru's weakness is... Oh, it's so cute! Wire Raptor on Nekomaru's feet. There we go. Oh. No. There we go. The hammies with the hammer. Hamster and murder. When did he see him? Yeah, let's get some of these other ones. Why did he fall? There we go. Who heard the rumbling noise? Nope. Oh. Last stock, okay. Okay, so we just got 2 spots here. There we go. time did he see Nekomaru? There we
Here's
go!
everything that happened in this case.
So just one little boo-boo and we got it.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime.
Yeah, I'll just let the auto go on this one.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator.
Yeah.
This separated
Actually,
Nagito and the
I'll
others in
click it.
Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours.
Man, this would have been completely undone if
Additionally,
Nekomaru
in
was
order
like,
to secure an
"Hey
alibi,
guys, get
the
up!
killer
It's
went to the
time!"
Strawberry House lounge.
Huh? The clock in the house is wrong. That's crazy. What happened?
And set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m.
Like, it's weird he didn't wake everybody up.
After
He's a
finishing
coach.
their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means
What a
the killer
pose.
discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru
Do-do-do-do.
woke up and headed
Hello,
over to Great
Ocean Man
Tower for a
27.
specific
Thank you for
reason.
the happy birthday wishes, and welcome to the stream.
There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence.
Just get making the sound they would have made if they were swinging the hammer. Barging in the rooms, picking up beds. Take everyone to the yoga class, totally Nekomaru style. I know! Like, why didn't he wake up
According to
everybody?
Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m. But by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Great Tower to participate in
Like,
that.
he would have picked up people in their beds to bring them. Oh no, we're at this part. Yeah, I'm not happy about this either.
However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Great Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there.
He was outnumbered.
With the power
Oh,
of
it's so
hamsters,
cute
they were
though,
able to
the
press
little
good night
murderer.
button on the back of
He'd take the
Nekomaru's
beds
neck.
instead, if only person. Yeah, he'd be like, Fuyuhiko, let's go! Whoosh, and like throw him down the stairs.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob.
So Nekomaru must not weigh all
After
that
leaving
much.
Strawberry Tower, the killer then
The door
destroyed
handle
the door
thing
button to
and
Strawberry Hall.
Gundam being able to move him kind of hinges on that.
They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
Since the beginning when he talked about the button, I got the feeling that would be important. Every little thing is. It honestly is. Like, the details are very important. That's why if you kind of misplace some of the details, it's like, oh, whoops,
Then
crap.
they used the secret
No
octagon
Gundam is strong
passageway
as
to
an
travel
ox.
to Grape House.
That's true. He probably would need to be pretty strong when dealing with livestock.
After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower.
He is the Dark Lord.
When that
with his
happened,
4
the
dark
elevator-like
devas.
floor
With
of
his
the tower
dark
became
devas,
descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall.
Act
With
6.
this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall.
Uh-oh.
But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30, well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others.
Oh, thank you,
When
Ocean
walk
Man,
got
for the
to Long
follow.
Lane,
Appreciate
that
it.
was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up.
Oh, look at him spin.
He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking.
It's all that tea and cola he's got stored in his body.
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan
It's now
was
a
about to
not-so-fun
fail, thanks to the
house.
broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Oh, Gundam, why? Why would you do this?
That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
Yeah, he's like right next to her. I would be afraid for my life.
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe.
Man, Kazuichi's just like, yes. I mean, oh no. Gundam, how could you? Sonia, it's okay. I'll comfort you. Just come here into my arms.
You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
Unfortunately, it's true. Sorry. Fall allergies.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Gundam, why? 96, 87, 96. 90, 89. Not bad. I'll take an A. Ooh, look at all those mono bucks. Yes. I've got so much money, guys.
This result isn't all that exciting.
It's
Now
more
then,
sad.
Please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the
Nagito looks so
Make the
pleased.
right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
Oh, I thought it was something dramatic was happening. Damn it. Got my hopes up. Oh no, how's he gonna die? God damn it. Oh, I'm not gonna like this. I'm already not happy that it's Gundam, and now it's this. Damn it. Gundam, why? All rise. Ugh, it'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay, I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then,
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial's finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like. Why do you want to talk? Why do you want to talk to one who is lost? The loser merely leaves. It would be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct? You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake.
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This
If he was
too,
just
must
trying to
be the
cling to
will
life,
of
there are many
causality.
ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that. I have to go for a bit, but if you're done once I'm back, happy birthday and enjoy the sad. Oh, thanks for the happy birthday wishes. And, no, I will not enjoy the sad. I don't like this.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. This part is so sad. Ugh, I want an explanation, and I know I'm gonna hate it. Fine then. Then I shall reveal it all.
Let's make
Within the
history.
final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower, and this is what happened. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's great. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me
He
tell
was
you
serious, too.
this.
He gave it his all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see
Nobody
it.
would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this.
You are not the first man who's attempted to take Nekomaru's life.
This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
Oh,
That's a great one.
he's, you know what? He'll compliment everybody's lines. Gundam planning suicide by killer robot? Ooh. I mean, there's worse ways to go.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, lords of darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
I don't buy that.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might!
This would be a cool fight to see, I'm not gonna lie.
I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back.
Man, we've got all these shonen anime cliches here. Don't even think about holding back. Good at even fight.
Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Yeah.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
I don't have blood. Not anymore. Danganronpa, the fighting game. You know what? I would totally play that. That'd be a lot of fun.
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you. However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling.
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us. Or I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other. Huh? Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall,
Ever
my
since we were
tears.
locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up. Giving up on life, that is just an insult to life itself.
Let me
Have you
ask,
fools heard of the term dog eat dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live. So is Gundam eating people? Is that what he's saying right now? If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall
If a
invoke
world would
this
consider that
world.
justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy toward life. As a breeder, it does make sense. He does have very strong feelings about what life is.
I renounce you.
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity. Are you saying all that to try to justify what you did? But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Ah!
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my tears.
But even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime.
you...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make
Unlike
history.
Nagito, I only did it once. But compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that... Well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question. Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools. Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then, I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin. Yay! Got it! I have prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka. Please wait. This is just too much. Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia. Please, I beg of you.
How pitiful.
Sonia. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Gundam. It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all.
oh no, guys!
However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment.
Poor fluffy
and
ones.
now
I
that
know,
my
they're
duty
so
is
cute, and
complete,
it's like,
I must return to the darkness.
oh no, what's
That
gonna
is
happen to
why,
them?
until the very end. Pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end!
Oh, Gundam!
Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
I don't feel good about this, guys. Oh, alright, what's the punishment gonna be? Oh no. I'm gonna hate this. Time for the punishment. Gundam. Stampede. It's gonna be stampeded? Like, trampled? No! Let them go! Let them live. Yes! Keep them safe. He's doing a transmutation circle. Oh my god! I was kidding, but holy shit. No, it's not real. Oh no. It glowed. Oh, they just fell over. Oh no. Oh, he's going to animal heaven. Oh, he's ascending. Oh. Monoku just... Oh my god. Wow, guys, that was a lot. That was a death by stampede, a Full Metal Alchemist transmutation circle that did nothing. Him being carried by cute little animals into heaven. That's amazing. Oh my god. Gundam. No, no! Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still linger deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then, what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that. Damn it. Damn it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
We've all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me. Damn it, why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
How long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial's over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on! How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he gonna keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food. Hold on a sec, that mood shift is too damn fast.
It's not like
Well,
that.
you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey, hey.
Then let's go back for now and eat. And then after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial, but at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. I'm guessing this is Nagito? Yep. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. See, I knew he was lying. There's no way it was just Hajime's file in there. I knew he was lying. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this. You sure you don't want to tell us?
Monokuma appears!
Alright, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight, too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see. So you can tell. Perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know me well.
Well,
Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
hey,
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room. Oh yeah? What about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
you don't
Well,
even
there's
know?
a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course!
That's right. I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
Ooh, I wonder.
hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all
Well, you're
riled up.
splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. And even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Your existence means nothing, huh?
No,
Well,
no.
that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I...
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no. I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you, too.
Well,
Well, I knew you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what the situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know what you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky. But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Wow.
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what? You don't know?
Double the Nagito, double the despair. Oh man, that's what we would need. 2 Nagitos. Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him. Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey.
Ooh, he'll become a full-fledged ladder. What a boy! What a catch! Well, answer my question. If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? There's just like a lot of like evil cackling at each other happening right now. And yet I have like no answers. So, very helpful. Oh, the countdown continues. 13 minutes? Oh. Chapter 4, Do Ultimate Robots Dream of Clockwork? End. Aww. There's so few of us left, guys. To be continued. Oh, I gotta oh, I got the Hellhound earring. God damn it. I don't want it. I don't want that present. Yes, I would like to save. And I'm probably gonna call it here for today, so I'm just... Hold up. Oh, nope, F1. Here we go. Let me just do our save here. One more time for safety. Hang tight, guys. Just a second. Okay, well, I did not think it was gonna be Gundam. I'm not gonna lie. I'm quite sad right now. I'm glad the hamsters didn't get killed with him, but at the same time, him saying goodbye to them was... It hurt my heart a lot, and it made me very sad. So that's exactly what I wanted on my birthday stream, is to just feel sad at somebody a character I really liked is dead. Damn it. That's the thing, we're at this point now where if any of them die, it's sad because I like all of them. They're all great. So does Happy, at least. Yeah, I know. He's like, yes! Part of the love triangle's gone. Yes! Now Miss Sonia will have to fall in love with me, right? Right? She'll fall in love with Nagito before she falls in love with you, Kazuichi, seriously. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this special birthday stream this Friday. It's fun going through these sorts of experiences together, and I like the fact that we got to kind of share this day. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to be continuing on Monday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to have the details on Twitter. If anything happens between now and then and the time changes, I will be sure to let you know then. As for predictions, I mean, I hopefully we're going to get some more hangout time. Now I don't need to worry about wasting time hanging out with Nagito because now I can't. At least now we know that. Murder's always appropriate for a birthday stream. We're celebrating the day you were born by making sure that characters you care about die painfully. And in a sad way. But he's in little animal heaven though. So that's not so bad. It's not so bad. Celebrating life, providing death. Yeah, something poetic about that in a dark sort of way. Gundam would approve of that. That parallel. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some free time next session and some hijinks. I guess we'll have a new island to explore as well. So I'll be curious to see, like, we've had amusement park. Like, where do we go from there? Is like, I don't know what this last island is gonna give us. Because we do have one more. And who's gonna die? Damn. I don't know. Like, I got the feeling it was a strong character for this last one. Is it going to be a character we don't know about? Is it going to kind of follow the first game and it's like, here's a body, good luck guessing who it is. You don't know this person, or do you? I'll be very curious to see what happens, and I would like to have a little bit more hangout time with some people. I don't know who I'm going to hang out with at this point. I was hoping to hang out with Gundam. Okay, I can't hang out with Nekomaru now. Mekamaru. Was there a fifth murder in first game? How was it? Fifth murder was a little tricky because the fifth murder kind of transitioned into the end of the game. So it was a character that we were led to believe we had not met. It was a character that was surviving in secret with us. But things were a little bit screwy and were not quite as they seemed. It was very Danganronpa. You could console Sonia. Yes! Yes! I have to steal her away from Kazuichi, because now Kazuichi's like, yes, now there's nobody in my way. And it's like, no. No. I'm going for Sonia, because I've already maxed out Chiaki. Ooh, would I want to hang out with Kazuichi? I kind of want to hang out with Fuyuhiko some more, too, though. We got some options. We got some options going into this next case, so we've got quite a bit of time. And I can just write off Nagito. I didn't realize that. That's so annoying that, like, if you don't hang out with him, like, right away, you can't hang out with him the rest of the game. Like, that is wild. And now I have to wait till the game's over before I can watch it on YouTube to find out what I was missing out on. We will vote next stream, of course. I always hold a vote to see who we're going to hang out with during free time. Sometimes I will override it if there's somebody I actually really want to hang out with, but at this point, it's pretty much fair game. I'm good to hang out with anybody at this point. But until Monday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, I will see you. I hope you have a great rest of your Friday, and I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will see you then. See you guys.